Well, I love our riding. Our riding is one of the most diverse in Canada. It's one of the most populous. We have over 125,000 people in our riding. Powell River, Sechelt, Gibsons, Whistler, Squamish, West Vancouver, a big chunk of North Vancouver, Bowen Island. All of these people have a tremendous contribution to make, not only to the area in which we live, but to Canada. And I think that Canada, we don't expect someone to impose his or her beliefs on us, but we welcome the chance to hear the beliefs of other people. We welcome the chance to hear other people's languages and to taste one another's cuisine.
Happy Canada Day!
By learning other languages, we Canadians learn that the same problem can be solved in different ways, just like the same word can be expressed in different ways. We're good at listening to one another. We're good at tolerance, enjoying the presence of people of different backgrounds. And we carry those gifts wherever we go. There's a real legacy of service in my family, and I like to think that it's even in my kids. I have 3 children, aged 12, 10, and 8. And I just love it when they stop and challenge their parents and say, shouldn't we be helping so-and-so, or shouldn't we be doing something for the environment? Because they want to serve too. And I think it's not because their parents talk about serving. It's because they've grown up in a household where service is something that we do. And I don't think we're very different from a lot of Canadians. Canadians are beloved around the world because wherever we go, we're serving. And I saw Canadians at work in places like Peru and Rwanda and the Congo and Burundi. And it just stirs your heart to know that your countrymen and countrywomen are doing things because it's right around the world. My most important job, believe it or not, is to be in the House of Commons voting on the laws that are passed from time to time. I'm also on 2 committees. I'm on the Fisheries Committee. Clearly I was chosen for that committee due to the importance of fisheries and the environment in our riding. I'm also on the Public Accounts Committee, and so it's a really important one to make sure that government is held to account. I'm the government liaison to the Persian and Iranian community. I'm also the Vice Chair of Community Relations for the Conservative Party, which means to work with people whose first language is not English and French. I also represent the riding that has 70% of the Olympic sites and Paralympic sites. That gives me great joy because we're celebrating excellence in a way that all Canadians and people all around the world can understand. And then what perhaps gives me the most joy of all is serving the 125,000 or more constituents in our riding. People have issues relating to immigration, relating to Canada's Revenue Agency, relating to programs that they need to help them live their lives effectively as Canadians. And my staff and I just love working on behalf of the people who elected us. It's a great honor to be a member of Parliament, and I like to think that everyone on my team and I do the things that we do because we love doing it, because it's right. Whenever I get a chance, I bring people from one office to another office. We had our Ottawa staff tour the whole riding so that the staff and the elected officials in each of those councils would meet my staff. And I was quick to say, don't think it's the MP who's doing all the things that need to be done for the people in your area. This staff of mine, they're the ones you need to get to know. And of course, I'm working with them at every turn, and they turn to me when they need me. And I like to think that everyone on my team act with compassion when they hear the stories, some of them sad stories, from the people in our riding.
All right.
We try and do the right thing for our constituents, regardless of their political background, regardless of their ethnic background or linguistic background, able-bodied or disabled persons. It doesn't matter. We serve the people of West Vancouver, Sunshine Coast, Sea to Sky Country passionately and effectively, without fear or favor, in accordance with our values. And I like to think that we are honest in small things, which helps us always to be honest in the big things.